I kind of feel like talking, so I'm gonna do that. So, scarification versus mutilation or self-harm. I'm trying to think of where to begin. It's funny how I think of things. I run conversations over, how I'm going to do this over. Even if I just fucking have a random conversation with someone, I try to run it over in my head over and over until I get it right and it sounds perfect. And I go to talk to them and then I follow my words and I mumble and I ramble on about nothing. I'm very good at that. I lost my point. Okay, yeah, self-harm. I'm gonna go from personal disclaimer. I am not telling anyone to do anything. Blah blah blah. You know, do you? But from my more of a story, my personal experience with quote unquote self-harm. I mean that's not true. I say when I first did it, there was this girl that was emo as shit, and fucking she's not attracted to me now, but she looked like the girl on the cover of the Atreyu, My Curse or The Curse or something like that album. And she was into dark, creepy shit like I was, and I was homeschooled, and I didn't know, I didn't have any other comparisons to what I liked, and I was kind of just realizing, I remember I used to have, scenarios in my head that it's wrong and I hate it, but, of me, telling her I like her and shit, and I was like, it's fucking faggot, fucking gay shit, hella homophobic, and then it's just kind of me, I feel like Sam Collins said the same thing, everyone's kind of transphobic or homophobic until they are. That's, the first step of knowing you are, because you're so fucking against it because you don't want to be it, and that was totally the case for me. But, yeah, I was trying to impress this girl that cut herself, and she was, had all these mental problems, and that's who I was. I tried to impress her, so I would cut myself with this little compass protractor thing, and I would cut, if it wasn't, I was kind of a bitch. So if it didn't bleed, I would color the lines in with my grandma's 4-colored pen. And she's like, oh, you do that? Oh, you're bi too? I was stupid. But that was my first experience with that. And then when I kind of realized that it was more of a thing, and I remember I told her that I liked her before, and that did not go anywhere. I was fucking retarded. But then I actually got sad and depressed, and I felt more alone because, I never really talked to anybody. But I started to try to talk to people through church, which is just the funnier shit. But that didn't work out, so I just kept on being depressed and doing my thing, and I eventually did, self-harm I think I honestly cut myself to, actually feel pain probably maybe 3 times. Yeah. It was just oh, fuck, I remember I was like, oh, you're fucking gay, or fucking hate my life, or this or that, or, kids are fucking stupid. But yeah, and then it became more of a vampiric...
turn right onto Hensley Street.
A vampiric kind of obsession for me. I was really into, Cirque du Freak books, fuck the movie, but the books, and, 30 Days a Night, anything with vampires. I was fucking so into, you find that one true love and you live forever, and I still feel that same way, if love exists, I will fall. I still feel that way. Got a lot of things I'm getting lost here. Fuck me. God damn it. Whatever. I'm stuck in traffic more. What was I saying? Yeah, romanticism of vampirism. That's what I was saying. I used to cut myself and bleed into these little cups. And just keep them like that. Kind of decorate them a little bit. Or drink them. Just because, why not? Thought that was kind of cool at the time. Fuck. And I'm losing fucking... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going because I took the wrong turn, so. But, okay. So, self-harm. Okay, and then kind of my thing was I couldn't get tattoos. So, I remember when Casey Calvert at Hawthorne Heights fucking OD'd and died, I carved H into my arm. And then I kind of thought, I could write things. I remember when I moved in with my mom, I carved, faggot, or, cutter, or alone, or just random shit like that, or I had a thing with 5s. I still kind of do, so I carved symbols of 5s or whatever, just made little things, and it wasn't for attention. I know some people will do that or have done that or whatever for attention. I never got that. I did it to put an art, so that's what I mean by scarification. None of it's there now because I've grown. It's been 10 years, basically. But yeah, I would carve all that shit, and I remember I had this one girl that I knew, the fucking eraser burn a swastika into my leg because at the time being racist was cool somehow, or being white was so cool. I'm not that way now, and I never really was. It was just kind of a phase. But we always hung out with this little black kid, and he was like, he was kind of the same way. He drew swastikas on his forehead with like a metallic Sharpie, and it was amazing. Kids are fucking smart, huh? But yeah, but she drew it fucking backwards, so
Use the right lane to
ironically,
merge onto Richmond Parkway,
it
then turn
means
right
love and
onto
peace.
West Gertrude Avenue.
So, I mean, all smart there. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where to go. So, yeah, I don't see the whole point of really cutting yourself, for paint. It doesn't really make anything better. I see it from more of an artistic point of view. Like, I was also branded. Like, I had someone I heated something up, like a necklace and a pentagram, and, like, put it to my arm, and, I made it more, for me, it was more about art, because I couldn't get tattoos. It was more about the blood, the taste of blood, etc.
Take the next right onto West Gertrude Avenue, then turn left onto Ruby Avenue.
I just don't understand I don't understand why it matters to people. Even if you do, like, why does it matter? Those are my butt. Okay. That was probably the most disconnected rambling shit I'm gonna say. I might redo this, but I'm still lost, so.